This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. See here, first of all, what is the HTML? We just go here. The full form of HTML is there, like a hypertext markup language that we do. This is a full form. So, what is the difference between a programming language and a markup language? Already yesterday we discussed some point that, but once again I'm repeating. Newcomers have joined now. See, markup languages is not having any programming techniques. That point you have to remember. Again, what are the programming techniques in the sense? For every programming language, if you are saying a language is a programming language, for every programming language, there are some basic concepts. There are some basic concepts like variables, data types, input-output statements, control statements in the sense if condition, looping statements, switch statements, then arrays concept, then user-defined functions, then strings. These are the concepts. These concepts will come in every programming language. You learn from C or C++ or Java or any other X programming language, whatever it is. In every programming language, these concepts will be existed. After these concepts only, the remaining concepts will come. The remaining concepts based on that particular programming language. Okay, but such kind of things is not exist in your markup language. The name itself is there here. Markup, marking. You'll come to know that my here you will understand what is a markup language. This markup language having simply some set of markup language simply having some set of commands. Some simply set of commands is that these commands are called as tags. These commands are called as tags. So it is a plain text language, we can call it. Plain text language which having some set of commands, called as tags. Just now I told you, tags. That is simple thing. This is what we are having here. Plain text language we can call it. And one more thing, purpose of HTML is creating and designing web pages. That's what web page will be created with the help of HTML only. Once the page is created, that page designing is very important here, because you are seeing in a web a beautiful different kind of websites. A website is a collection of web pages. A website is a collection of web pages, so that those pages, how beautifully we design, that we should go for with the help of HTML only. That's why we are saying that purpose of HTML is creating and designing web pages. That point you have to be remember. Creating and designing web pages. This is one thing we can get it. So how to create and how to design, we will come to know that is. So 2 points now. The first one is here. It is a plain text language. We should not call it as a programming language. It's a markup. Since it is having a markup language, it is not having any programming techniques. It is not having any programming techniques here. So it's a plain text language which having some set of commands called as tags. This is. Then again, the purpose is here creating and designing the web pages. Without HTML, you cannot create or you cannot design any web page. That point you have to remember. That is. Then, what are the tags? What are the tags we use here? What are the tags we use it? You just see here. Already we told you know what is the tag here. So that tags are two types. We can call it. Tags are two types. One is container tag. The second one is non-container tags. Container tags and non-container tags. What is the basic difference between this container and the non-container tags? What is the basic difference between container and non-container tags in the sense one? It is having a starting and ending elements. Sorry. Starting and ending elements. We just go for it. It's having a starting and ending element. That is how it is there in the sense. See, every tag almost it starts with this one, less than tag name, and if you have some properties, that properties will come close of that is any action what you want to perform, then slash tag name. So a container tag having this is the starting point and action what you want to do, then this is the ending tag. Ending tag having the slash. Ending tag having that slash there. Like this we do it. This is non-container tag having in the sense it is having only starting element. That's it. That means it is having like this tag name and some properties will be there. We will discuss later point of time. Then we'll go for in this fashion. That's it. That is called a non-container tags. So every command in HTML, remember the point, every command in HTML called as a tag, the tag syntaxes will come on that fashion. This is one thing. Then here, one more is there here. We will discuss some tags now. Can we write that? Before that, what are the softwares is required? What are the softwares is required to work with this HTML? What are the softwares? Actually, you don't need any softwares to work with this HTML here. You don't need any softwares. Then where can we write the program? Okay, I'll tell you that. But before that, one thing, just see here. To work with HTML, just say that HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. To work with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, we just need a browser. That's it. We no need to install any specific softwares here. If you have a browser, you can go on working with the HTML, CSS, and even JavaScript also. That's what. But where can we write a program? Where can we write a program? Okay. Coding of program will be written in any text editor. In any text editor. Nothing but the notepad. Or else every day we are using to write the Java programs like Edit Plus. That also we can use. Okay, like this. Anything you can take it, that is like Notepad plus Sublime Text, like so many editors are there. That's another simple thing. This is what the software requirements for the working with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and all kind of stuff. Like this we do. Okay. And one more thing here. So how to write a program? That means how to write in the sense now. Sorry, we go for a topic like steps to writing a program. Steps to write. Okay. Because we are writing program in Notepad now. Writing a program in Notepad Edit Plus. But this Notepad and this Edit Plus, these softwares specifically is not meant for writing a HTML or CSS or scripting. These are the text editors we are using to write programs out there. So there will be some steps here. So what are the steps? Just see there here, steps to write program. Which program is this? HTML as of now. The first one we go for open any text editor. Open any text editor like Notepad or else Edit Plus, something we do it here. The second one, code program and save that program with the .html extension. This is point you have to be taken. .html extension that has to be taken. That is the third point. Second point. The third one is here. Just see there. Open browser, then execute the program. Simple thing. That's within 3 steps we finished it. That's what we do. Okay, like this we can get it. This is what. And I can ask one thing, sir, where we go for compilation and these all kind of stuff. This is not programming language. It's a markup language, so that there is no any compilation section or something else. We just write the program and save it with the .html extension and open the browser. And there is a open through browser we open a file and we can directly execute it. If your written program is correct is there, the output will come. Or else if any errors is there, within the browser only that errors will be displayed. Within the browser only that errors will be displayed here. That point you have to be remembered. Like this, we just go for it here. This is the steps. So then anyhow, like programming languages, here, what you say that structure is there. How to write a program. This is the steps to write program. Then how to write a program. Structure of HTML program. Structure of HTML program here. So whenever we go for the structure of HTML program, then we can go for like this. Structure of HTML. So the structure of HTML in the sense, then we come to working knowing of for these tags. These tags will come. Just see there now. Here, just see HTML, then /HTML. Your entire program is in one tag. Your entire HTML program having in one container tag that is called HTML and /HTML. HTML and /HTML will be there here to you. This is one thing. This is one thing here we can. So your program will be divided into two parts now, head part and body part. Like this we will be having. So there is a one more tag within that one, head. And here, there we have again /head. This is one thing. Then one more tag is there, body. Then /body. Like this you are having. So like this we go. This is what. So in head section, the head is one section. Head section is a section, or a head tag is a tag, or head section is a section. which will have different kind of importings, different kind of importings to your program, importings to your program here. That's what we do. So the first one, of course, those all importings we will see in later point of time. There is one tag is the title tag, title of page can be specified, then it can be closed. It can be closed here like this. We can do it. Then afterwards here some script tag will come there. Script tag will come there. Then style tag will come there. Okay. Like you have so many tags will come into that one, but these all are the just importings. So right now we no need to discuss about those things, because in the first step itself, if you are discussing that, the main concept will go for aside. So property, don't bother about those things. Just remove it. That just to know that the head within that head tag we are writing by one tag called title tag. This title tag will specify title of page. What is the title here? Just see that we are using the notepad. See, untitled notepad, it is showing in a title bar. Like this, whenever you open the browser, on browser top line you will be having one title. Let me check here. Just see that. Suppose see there, I opened a Google. See that here where it is showing the Google. It is showing here Google here. So like this, if you wanted to have our own our website, a website having a title, in the sense that the title will be specified in title tag. Yes, that is what. Then content of your web page. Content in the sense, this is what. See, in Google, like we have a Gmail, images, some icons, some text box is there, Google search, something is there here. Okay. This everything, this kind of content, everything should be written in body tag. So body tag is playing very important role. Body tag having actual web page programming part. Actual programming part here. So that body of the web page, body of the web page will be there here. Like there's a simple basic structure. It is the simple basic structure. So in your entire HTML program, just listen, in your entire HTML program, you will be having tags like this only, either container or non-container. So these all tags, what I mentioned here, container tags only. See that your program starts with HTML tag and ends with /HTML tag. Okay. Then within that header tag started, within the header tag, title tag is there, then header tag has been closed. The content of header tag is right now title tag. Title tag content is now title of the page. Then body tag started, body tag ended, then here body of the web page has been taken here. So like this we can go for there. This is one thing in this way. So based on this, if you want, we can write a program now. Now we know steps to write a program, and at the same time, like structure of program also we have seen in this. Okay. But if you want to write a program, we must know some tags. No, we should know some tags. There should be some different kind of tags are there. Okay, that is. See my dear, within the 10 classes or suppose a 2-week sessions, this HTML, CSS, and JavaScript will be finished. But don't think that we are covering in entire HTML or something else. See, only HTML, CSS, JavaScript. If you want to discuss, we can discuss within a year. That much of subject is there here. Some thousands of tags will be there, not in hundreds also. Thousands, some thousands of tags are there. Say limitless. Even nowadays also, that means even every day some new tags are evaluating into the web. Say unlimited subject. But what I'm showing in the sense, to develop a basic website, what are the basic tags are required and what is the way, what is the way we follow, the way we follow, that we can get it here, that we can get it. So for that one, some 10 to 15 sessions is needed. Within the 15 sessions, I'll give you all the foundation oriented web programming part, foundation oriented web programming part. That's what. Okay. So don't think that today we started HTML and we learn completely or something else. The rest of that, you have to work it on it. Even I don't know that thousands of tags. Yeah, that's what. Even nobody knows about that one. Even a web developer who is working on 10 to 15 years of experience, that person also don't know all the tags here. When the situation comes, we will Google it, the tags, but we'll come to know the purpose of that tag. If it is useful for us, then that we will be implement in our web application, the site what we are developing. Otherwise, we will leave it. That's it. In that way, we have to go. Research-oriented practicing has to be done. Research-oriented practicing. Okay, anyhow, just see that. Let me write one program right now. Write one program. Before that, some tags. Okay. Some tags just I will list out here. Just see there here. Some tags in the sense, first of all, heading tags are there. Heading tags. So what are these heading tags in the sense? First one, H1 tag is there. H1. Then some heading text has to mention. Then slash H1. You can go for this. These heading tags, you will be having some 6 levels of heading tags are there. 6 levels. What are the 6 levels? We see now here. Just we go for H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Then here also same thing like H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Like this we do it here. This is. So based on this head tag only, heading tag, we write a simple program. And one more thing, just see there. What I'm giving right now, just see. So open any text editor I'm just taking either Notepad or Edit Plus. So directly we use Edit Plus. Everybody having knowledge on working with Edit Plus. So I'm opening Edit Plus here. Just see that. Yeah, I opened Edit Plus right now here. In Edit Plus, usually we go for all the Java programs here. Okay, but sorry, here just see there. File, go to the new and see there. Here Java is there. Here HTML page is there. If you click on this HTML page, it will give you the structure of HTML. It will give you a structure of HTML. So that's what I told you. Leave about the first line here. We will discuss these all things. Okay. Then leave about these meta tags. Leave about those things. So just go for this is. Actually, all the tags is here in the form of what do you say that capital letters, but not a problem. You can go for a small letters also. The spelling should be correct. That's it. Spelling and syntax should be correct. Here I'm writing, just see there, my site. There is a title. Then go for body. In body, just I'm writing H1, like first web page. Just I'm writing some text. First web page slash H1. Let us consider this page has been finished. Comes one page. Small page has been finished here. So now for this page, we wanted to say 2 steps has been done. Open text editor and code the program and save with .html. Yes, I'm saving this is. So whenever you are saving this HTML, you go for here. What you said, creating any one folder first. Same thing like Java only. Here also, you create one folder. Within the folder, you keep it all your HTML programs. So that I'm creating one folder here. Online HTML. Just we go for there. So page name, anything you can give. That's not a problem. So I'm giving demo1. Then go for .html. .html. Just I'm giving this is the name. Yes. Go to the save. Go to save here. Then you go to that folder where we saved that program. So in my drive, this is what mother online HTML is there here. In this online HTML, see there now. We got a browser icon. It's a web page. Actually, my default browser is Mozilla Firefox in my lappy, so that it is showing a Mozilla Firefox icon. I think everybody having an idea about that. Suppose if your default web browser is Google Chrome icon will come. If your default web browser is IE, Internet Explorer, E symbol will come out there. Like this we can go. So how it should be executed is, if you just double click it, it will open the browser, you will get it. That means web page program output will come on web browser. That point you have to be remember. The point. So how in the sense? Now what I am doing in the sense, I have multiple browsers, so that just see, right click on this web page, right click on it and open with C. I have multiple browsers is there, Firefox, Chrome, Internet Explorer, Opera, Internet browser, like this. I have 4 browsers are there, using which any web browser you can use it. Suppose if I wanted to use default one itself, so just go for Firefox. Your wish, that any browser you can take it. Whichever the browser you comfortable, that browser you use it as per your system having browsers. See that here, yes. See, this is the title. This is the my site. See, title it is. See, your written program is in Edit Plus. My site. See the here. Then this is the URL. Of course, we haven't specified any URL, so that system location will come URL of your page. So d:/online HTML demo1.html. These things we'll discuss later point of time. See, this is the first web page. This is the size of H1. It is size of H1. Size of H1. It is now here. So now we got output like this. Now you see that here. Now let me copy these all things. Six levels I told you, no? We will check it, that 6 levels. Yes. So once you modify the web page content, save this is. You have to save it this. Save, and anyhow within the browser the same page is there. Just refresh this page. See, like this. These are the 6 levels of headings. 6 levels of headings here. So on your web page, one point mark. See, if you are developing, just listen. If you are developing any website, what kind of information we will place in a web page, in the sense, usually 3 types of information as per my analysis. One is textual data. One is the what? Textual data. The second one is images. The third one is audio and video. These 3 types of information we can keep. These 3 types of information we can keep it in one web page. 3 types of information we can keep it in one web page here. That's what you have to remember. So, and one more thing, see, learning of HTML. Just listen, learning of HTML, even a school going kid also can learn. It doesn't matter, because just working with the tags. And nowadays, so in a school, like 8th class, 9th class students, 10th class students will have a topic like working with HTML, and they are also developing some simple pages. So, what is the difference between those students and us? In the sense of analysis. In analysis, that is. So here, writing of HTML programs is dead easy. There is no any creativity at all for writing the program, but you have to show the creativity based on the topic what you have chosen to create a page. Whenever you are writing is program for creating a web page, you should have a small topic. On the topic, textual information you have to gather, images you have to gather. For example, now hot news, hot topic is here, coronavirus. Now you want to develop one website on coronavirus. You want to develop one website on coronavirus here. So regarding coronavirus, so some history of coronavirus, that is. Then again, the symptoms of coronavirus. Got the point here. Then treatment of coronavirus, like for regarding to this one, you just take it some collection of what you say that textual information from Google or write it your own or whatever it is, some textual information. Then again regarding coronavirus, some representing some images you gather, and some kind of video files you might be gathering, some doctors announcements or anything, whatever it is, some videos. So this entire content, this text, image, video, this entire content, how you present beautifully on your web page. For that one, we need to learn some tags. For text presentations, there will be some collection of tags. For image presentation, there will be 1 or 2 tags are there. At the same time, for video presentations, there are 1 or 2 tags are there. So these tags we will arrange in a beautiful way. We will arrange in a beautiful way in a web page that automatically that page will looks like a very beautiful manner. Simple way that is. So here the chosen topic is very important. I am expecting that everybody choose one topic. Everybody choose one topic. Based on the topic, try to design your web pages. Anyhow, we're having some classes. After two to three classes, we can start that topic working. After 2 to 3 sessions, this is the first one, no? So then after 2 days, just you can choose one topic. Based on the topic, you can. So if it is a textual information you want to present, the textual information, so headings you wanted to present it there. Within the main heading, some subheading. Subheadings again, some subheading. If you want that kind of sub levels, this heading tags will be used. Heading tags will be used here like this, in this way. So which tag you wanted to use, that your wish. The top level, that size, based on the size requirement, you use either H1 or H2 or H3 or something else, whatever it is there, that we can do. So in this one, we do it here. Then again, for every tag, there will be some properties is there. For every tag, there will be some properties. So, for example, just see, if I wanted to have background color of this web page, background color of this web page, how that background colors will come. Then at the same time, text colors, background colors and text colors, I wanted to get it. How that background colors and text colors will come to know in the sense there. So from where this content is starting, from the body tag. So body tag having some properties. See there here, to specify the background color, there is a property called BG color is there. BG color. Here in single quotations, either you give color name or color code. I'll show you some of the color codes now. Right now I'm giving some color name, green. And in entire web page, one text will come there, text color. So the text is equal to then white, should come like this. You have to go for it. Now see that after saving this is again go to the browser and refresh it. See that the green is the background color, white is the text color. Text color is white like this. You might be getting some idea, sir. I want some different variations in green. I want different variations in some other colors. Colors in the sense only with care colors will come. Rainbow colors. That's it. The color name directly we can go green, red, yellow, blue, something like this. Suppose in blue I want some variations. In green I want some variations in the sense. Then you have to go for color codes. Then color codes will be there here. How that color codes in the sense, definitely we have to search on the web. There is no way at all. Okay, so that go to the Google here. See there, I am writing now HTML color codes. Just go for like this, simply. See, there are a lot of sites will come there. And here, just I'm using this is see there. These are the HTML color chart. For every, see there, for every in this color chart, for every color there will be some variations. Whatever the color variation you want, you click on that. Just suppose I'm clicking here. Whenever we click that, regarding to that color, the code will come here. Just see that. Here, this is the color you will be getting. Suppose if you want this, take this color code and go to your HTML page. In the place of green, you just paste it there, then go here. Now refresh the page. See that color code has came. Like this, you have to go for it. Like we have so many other things. This is color picker for this one. Here it is there. No, just see there. This point variations will come into here. Wherever you stop. Suppose if you come to the blue variations will come. In this blue, suppose this wherever you click somewhere, regarding to on mouse pointer, wherever you click, regarding to that one, a color, that color code will come there. I think all are same, and that's what we are getting. This is okay. Now this is what we do. The color chart. Of course, remaining other what we can call it sites also there for go for color charts. See right here. So like this, you will be getting directly color codes has been given. So if you want this color, copy this and paste it over there. Like this, we go it. So many different colors. Okay, in this way, just we can go for it. The working with the color settings. This is working with colors is there now. That is one thing we do. And when coming to here, the head tag has been taken now. Suppose if you wanted to have some text, there will be tag called P. P tag is there. This is called paragraph. Then /P is there here. Paragraph. That's what textual information. If you have more and more text, then more and more text will be placed in the form of paragraph by paragraph. That P tag is there. P tag is there. So this is one thing we do. Then while defining some paragraph text or something else, we have some tags are there. So B is one that is called a bold text /B. Then somewhere if you wanted to have any underline, this is called underline. Then /U will come there. Then I is there. This is called italic text /I. Like this, we go for this. Okay. So now we will test it. These all things here. We will go for some text or something else, whatever it is there now. 1 second. Just I'm taking some text here. So yeah. So go to this program. Just see there. I'm removing these all things, removing these all things. The first one I'm just keeping a heading. About the coronavirus, we are just taking that. And here I'm taking P tag. I'm not writing anything regarding coronavirus, just I copied some wrong text and I'm pasting here like this. Just I'm taking some copy paste that. I'll show you how we will be getting that. Yeah, P tag. This is the paragraph tag I started and some text, and this is here. And this about coronavirus, you wanted to have an underline, you just go for U and /U. You have to go for like this. Okay, so let me go for it. Just take it there. See, this is about coronavirus and some regarding some coronavirus, some text has been placed here. This text size by default with the browser settings it will come. If you want, you can increase that text size. If you want, you can increase that text size here. That we can do it. So within this one, suppose in some way, one point I wanted to make it highlight. Some point I wanted to make it highlight in the sense so that, for example, just see that here, this point, this one I wanted to highlight here, so that we can go for here. Just see that B up to where? Okay, now up to this is, for example, here /b we have to go for, and you go for I also. Then you go for I. Okay, from this text to this one, we'll be having bold and italic. You can see that the differentiation here from different text it is. See that here up to here. This will be there. Some bold letters. I'm making zoom of. I'm zooming my browser. I'm making zoom. Just see there now. Here, this is see, bold letters and somewhat cross letters. That is called italic. We can do it here in this way. This is one paragraph. Just read it. Suppose one more paragraph you want here. Let me go for this one. Here, one more paragraph here. History of coronavirus. Just we go. This is the heading. I just talked about that one. That we can get it here. This is what the presentation of text. Presentation of text will go for in this fashion. Okay, this is the one thing. Just we for tomorrow session, I'll bring some of the some part of information regarding the coronavirus history and these all things here. Then while discussing some text, we will put it those all things. So like this we do my here. This is the way. So this one, just see that a simple page has been created with the background color white, some headings and all kind of stuff. That is, suppose if you wanted to like decrease the size of this one, you go for one more tag, which is called here H2. Somewhat we can do it this one. Like we have some of the tags here. B tag, we have seen that bold, underline, italic, something we have seen that. And one more thing, here some more tags are there. The sessions will have regarding HTML like this only, just knowing some tags and implementing that on the web page. These all kind of stuff that is we can do. Suppose here, if I wanted to have an image, I wanted to display an image here. How that image will be displayed? How that images will be displayed here? So that here, for image displaying, we have now there is a tag called img. There is a tag called img is there, src. There is some properties for it. There is some properties. Src is equal to, so here a file name with path. This is one thing. Then here width equal to some percentage or pixels, as to mentioned within double quotations or single quotations. Then one more is there, height is equal to, again we just go for the percentage or pixels, like this we do it here. Then there is one more property there, alter image not font, like this we do it here. This is a non-container tag. This is non-container tag here, is used to display image. That's what. But here one point you have to remember, see, file name with the path. So first of all, image files are there. And again one more topic here. How many types of images are there as per operating system? In a sense, there are types of operating images are there, like JPG files, PNG files, BMP files, GIF files. Like we have a different kind of files are there. That means extension, but dot JPG is there, dot PNG is there, dot GIF. If animated images are, animations will come out, that animated images come into GIF. That is one thing. Then a dot PMP, of course, is nowadays outdated. Like we have some kind of different type of images are there. Image types, these all are image types. These here are image types. So now, of course, whatever it is the image, if you want, you can display it onto the web page. From these all images, the lightweight images is here the PNG. PNG full form is portable network graphics. Like you find other type of image type full form, that is what is bitmap, BMP, what is GIF, what is JPG, these all things. One I have given to the PNG, portable network graphic, like that. So what I'm telling in the sense here, whenever you want to display any images on the web pages, first of all, you copy all the images and paste it where you save this program. That would be best option. That would be best option here. So now just see what I'm doing right now. So this is my working folder. In my system, in pictures, I have some sample images are there. Yes, I'm copying these all images. Copying these all images here, I'm pasting into where I saved that HTML file. Yes, this is there here. Now, just see there now this jellyfish is there. Now this, see that it's a JPG file, jellyfish.jpg. I wanted to display it. Yes. Here, now you write on after this p tag, you just see there imgsrc. I told you like file name with path, but that path in the same location, so that just give a file name itself. So what is that here? Jellyfish.jpg. So first of all, let me close here itself. I'm closing this is, and you check here. See, we got an image. Whatever the size you have the image, the same size it is showing to you. See that we got a simple image. But this you can resize as per requirement by specifying height and width. Height and width, that is. So here I'm giving width equal to 50%. Height equal to width equal to 50%. Then height, height equal to suppose 300 pixel. Px has to be taken. I'll tell you what is the difference between percentage and pixels. But let me go for this is make it 100%. 100% in the sense full browser width will come there. See there now, the height has been reduced now. Even if you want, you can make it, for example, if it is 100 pixels, you just see like this, you will be getting this. And width, suppose if you go for 50%, see the 50% width, that you need to specify it here. Suppose if it is now 300, it looks like nice. Yeah, somewhat. We can show it like this, an image. We can show it like this, an image here, like this we do. Actually, most of the case, width of the images, width will be specified in the form of percentages only. If you go for suppose see there, 100 and maximum width is 100% only. How to remember that? And when it go for pixels, maximum number of pixels is 1000. It should not be exceed 1000. 1000 pixels is equal to 100%. That we should go. So now you just see, I'm executing this is one thing. See there now here, I'm reducing the size of the browser now. Just see that. I'm reducing the size of the browser it is. So text is adjusting automatically, and at the same time, image also adjusting this one. See that here. The width, the image is adjusting. Only width is adjusting, not the height. This is the minimum. That's it. And if I go for maximize, this is, so again it is expanding. And if it is restore, again it is taking like this. So percentage advantage is that one. Percentage advantage is that one. Pixel in the sense it's a pixel. Suppose even if I want, just see there now in the place of I'm giving pixels. Width also I'm giving pixels. Now see what happens. See there, you know. And if I reduce this one, just see there, image size is not reduced. Image size static pixel is there. This is one. So and again we got it this one. So if it is percentage based on the browser width, automatically image will be adjusted. Image will be adjusted in this way. Because nowadays, whenever you are developing any website, that websites is going to be open in systems and mobiles and tabs and all. In systems and mobiles and tabs, having what do you say that the different sizes. The same thing depends on the size. The images, the content should be adjusted. In that way, we should go. Okay, this is one thing. Just we can get it here. This is the further demo. Just remember like this, the concept, what I've given to you. Some few of the tags just I've given to you. Some simple tags. Tomorrow we go for some other tags and page designs. Some different kind of page designs will be discussed. Any queries?
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
మీరు అన్నారు కదా సార్ HTML లో చాలా ట్యాగ్స్ ఉంటాయి, థౌసండ్స్ ఆఫ్ ట్యాగ్స్ అని. ఆ ట్యాగ్స్ అన్ని అవైలబుల్ గా ఏమైనా సైట్ లో ఉంటాయా సార్?
ఉంటాయి, నేను గూగుల్ చేస్తూ
వెబ్సైట్ లో.
ఉంటాను. నేను ఒక వెబ్సైట్ ఆ వెబ్సైట్ లో కూడా అన్ని ఉండవు, బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ దేర్. మీకు ఒక ఫిజికల్ బుక్ కావాలంటే HTML బైబిల్ అని చెప్పి ఒక బుక్ దొరుకుతుంది బయట, ఒక 1000 పేజెస్ పైన ఉంటది అనమాట. HTML బైబిల్.
ఓకే ఓకే సార్.
కంప్లీట్ రెఫరెన్స్ అబౌట్ HTML.
ఓకే ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
దెన్ ఇంకా ఎనీబడి ఎనీ అదర్ క్వశ్చన్స్ మా?
సార్ కోడ్ లో ఏమైనా మిస్టేక్ ఉంటే మనకి చూపిస్తుంది సార్ అది?
చూపిస్తుందమ్మా అది. ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ సరే ఎర్రర్ ట్రేసింగ్ రేట్ చెప్తాను, ఓకేనా? I'll show you, I'll tell you tomorrow.
ఓకే
సార్. సార్ ఒక డౌట్. నార్మల్ ఇప్పుడు ఫైల్ నేమ్ .jpg అని పెడుతున్నాం కదా మన ఇమేజ్ సోర్స్ దగ్గర.
అవును.
అదే ఫైల్ తో అదే పేరుతో మనకు వేరే ఫోల్డర్లు ఉంటే లైక్ ఏది డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది సార్?
ఫోల్డర్ అని కదా, నీ పేజ్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఉంటుందో ఆ ఫోల్డర్ నుంచే తీసుకుంటది కదా, వేరే ఫోల్డర్ ఉంటే తీసుకోదు కదా.
అదే పేజ్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే ఫైన్.
అట్లా.
ఓకే సార్, అర్థమైంది.
ఓకేనా, అట్లా అన్నమాట.
సార్ సరే, ఇంకొకటి, సేమ్ ఫోల్డర్ లో టూ ఫైల్స్ విత్ సేమ్ నేమ్ ఉంటే ఏది తీసుకుంటది?
సేమ్ నేమ్ ఎందుకుంటే ఉండవు కదా, అలో చేస్తుంది.
ఇన్ కేస్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు మన ఫోల్డర్ లో మనం పెట్టుకోవాలి,
అట్లా ఛాన్సే లేదు నీకు, అప్పుడే చెప్పేస్తుంది అది. విత్ సేమ్ నేమ్ టూ ఫైల్స్ విల్ నాట్ బి దేర్.
ఓకే సార్.
ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ అది.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే. Yes, ma. I'm stopping this session. జావా వాళ్ళు ఒక 5 minutes తర్వాత జాయిన్ అవుతానండి. మీటింగ్ ఎండ్ అవుతుంది ఇప్పుడు. సో తర్వాత ఒక 5-10 minutes తర్వాత మళ్ళీ జాయిన్ అవుతాను, అప్పుడు జాయిన్ అవ్వండి జావా వాళ్ళు.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకేమా, ఫైన్. బాయ్ ఫర్ ద డే.
బాయ్.